Hi guys, we're back at Smash Fishing. It's currently 12 o'clock midnight. We got 2 hours till low water. We're going nighttime shrimp netting, so stay tuned. I'm sure we'll find a few creatures along the way. It's Smash Fishing, baby. Woo! This right here is every fisherman's nightmare. This is mayweed. It's every year you get this. It's a massive bloom of weed and it washes up on the shores. First clam species of the day. This is the cockle. Delicious little creature these are. We're not going to be after them today, but great to see nonetheless, because you don't usually get a lot on this beach. Oh, look at that. Quite high up the beach here, and we have already found a little baby flatfish. That tiny little thing it is. Awesome to see. Haven't got a clue what species that is. We got a nice shore crab. Pretty colours on that. Back you go, little friend. There we go. They bury themselves in, never to be seen again. Got another one here. Look at that one. A little bit bigger. I'm just walking along the beach just casually at the moment, not really looking for much. And I'm finding flatfish. It's such a cool little creature. Hasn't got no dots on it. If you know the species, guys, leave it in the comments. Right here, if you can see, there's two little funnels there. That is either a gaper clam or a razor clam valve. You can see it opening up there. What it's doing is expelling water. There you go, straight down. That was a gaper clam. You can tell by the bigger size hole. Check this out, guys. Just walking along here, and boom! It's spider crab season. I didn't expect to get one of these so early though. We're still 2 hours before low. Look at that, we got our first spider. Little male one, definitely not a keeper, but not really sure why he wanted to go up this high up the beach. Awesome to see. We'll get her back and hopefully we can get a great grandma, because that'd be nice. That's a great sign if we're getting them this early. Funny thing about this spider crab is it was working its way up the beach, when by rights it should be going out. Oh well, great to see though. Roll on some more creatures. Check this oyster out. It's just there sitting on the rock. Happy as can be, eh? What a beast. Nice size oyster that. I don't know whether to take it or not. This is a very clean beach that we're on, so I don't mind eating stuff like this off here. Nah, I think we'll leave it for another day. Great to find though. That's Pacific rock oyster, and they are absolutely delicious. We're heading down to some really big pools now, guys. That tide's low enough where we might find some big spiders washed into it. So every year that I come here, there's usually a few spiders, and this year we've seen so many big males. It's unbelievable. First decent spider of the night here, guys. I don't know if you can see it. Got to try and cross this gully. That's not a bad spider, that. That's not a monster by any means, but that's a good sized spider. Might hold on to that one for now, because that's a pretty good find. Haha, one down. It's got one claw. It looks like it's been fighting a bit. Hopefully further down the line we can start finding a few bigger ones, but that for now is a decent one. As you can see, it's bigger than my hand, the shell. I'll show you the legal size limit. The legal size limit is a little bit smaller than this gauge, and look at that. It's in about 1.5 inches. So just shows you guys the spider crab limit is really small. I can see a couple of spiders here, guys. I'm about to put the camera down because it's quite deep. There's one in here. Bit small, that one, but there you go. You can see how big some of these spiders are getting. They're getting bigger, and I can see one down there, but I don't know how much bigger that is. Oh, I love it, spider crab season. That's a bit better one, that. There's a female there as well. Check this out. There's crabs absolutely everywhere. There you go, that's another male, not as big as the one we got. There's a little female there and another male. We'll get them back. Lovely to see though, there's a lot around. Roll on you Larrys. I've got all the other crabs there guys. I've just found another one. And he looks a little bit bigger. Oh, it's another one clawer. Check that out. Check that out guys. One rock pool and we've got 4 crabs. 3 males and a female. It just shows how many's around. These ain't no stonkers though, so I'm going to let all of these go and we're going to go hunting for that real monster. It's nice to see them in here. We're finding a cracking amount of life around here. That's 2 of the spider crabs down there that we just found. We don't want those. We want the big ones. Nice sized brown crab there. Sounds like there's something else in that hole. Let's have a little check. Oh look, there's another one. 2 out of the same hole. What a beast. What's that, a male? Yep. And guaranteed that female there is going to be mating with him. She was shed her shell and together they'll have a few eggs. Back you go. Yeah mate, your missus is down there. I don't know if you can see it guys. This pool's quite deep so I've got to put the camera down. I've got my hook. This one looks like a pretty decent one. We're probably going to eat this. I don't know, sometimes they look bigger when they're in the water, but nah, that's got to be a decent one. Come on, you spider crab. Spider crab. Oh yeah, that is a good one. That's the ones we come for. Yeah. Any more around? Can't see any. Check this out, guys. This is a lovely crab. Whoa. Look at that one. That's the spider crabs you want to forage. That's a lot bigger than the last one we got. And it's a lot better condition as well. It's not nicked up. Oh, don't go anywhere, crab. So there you go. There's the last one. And you can see what I mean by this one is like nice and orange. It's got no nicks in the legs and claws like this one. It's a bit beaten up. So we'll let this one go. This is our new keeper. Hopefully we can get a really big one because this is not bad. Says something when your spider crab doesn't even fit in the foraging bag. It's been quite a productive session so far. We're at the first hole and we found a decent spider. I've got another 4 more I think of these big gullies that I can check. We could find bass in them, lobsters. That's what I'm really hoping for, is a nice Larry. But hey, if we got to settle for a spider crab, I'm not moaning. I can just see a little orange leg sticking out down here. Don't know how big it is, look at that. Just down there. Another little baby one. Nothing big. Still, nice to see nonetheless. Look at that rainbow rack. Awesome colours. It's always amazing when you come out and start seeing stuff like this. There you go, another little one there, right next to my lobster hole. Hopefully there's some lobsters over. Another spider here, guys. Don't know how big it is. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one at all, that. Definitely not a monster. We've already got one a lot bigger than this. So I was surprised I haven't seen more here. Considering higher up, we were finding loads of them. That's mad. That's a definite keeper spider crab. But we've got bigger, so we don't want to be greedy. Got to stop for a drink. It is so warm tonight. There is not a breath of wind. The water is like an absolute mill pond, and it's perfect for going through the bootlace weed that's just in the surf here, because it's so still. You never know what you're going to find. I've found red mullet, gilt heads, you name it. I really need a drink though. God, it's hot. something I thought I'd explain to you guys, a bit about safety, because I get the comment every time I upload a video, when I go at night time, what sort of safety do you bring? Just to show, I've got a buoyancy aid. That's just in case if I twist an ankle, break a leg or something, I can float in the water. And also I bring with me, I've got a VHF radio, because when you're out this far out on rocks, I'm probably 1,000 meters out on rocks right now, and your phone will not have signal. So having one of these, if I hurt myself and I was in serious danger, I could radio in and get someone to come and get me. And something I also bring, this is whether I'm fishing, foraging, anything, is a first aid kit, but it's modified for any sort of situation. I've got stuff for trauma, I've got stuff for cuts, I've got stitches, glue, you name it, anything down to plasters, you know. That's really important, because it's really often that we do cut ourselves or get scuffed, or you know what I mean. So I think the main things I'd say, if you're going out at night, just take a friend, or if not, take every precaution you can, because it is so easy to break a leg on the weed and then you are pretty much stranded. If you haven't got one of these and you can't ring anyone, you're going to be in a sticky situation. Got him. Looks like a little wrasse. There we go. Nice little wrasse there. It's a great find so far. Little baby one. Nice colours on them though. Little camo. Back you go, bud. Got a little fish here. I don't know what it is. It's got little spots on it. Is it a bass? Yeah, it's a bass. Look at that. One tiny little bass. That is a perfect miniature bass. It's even got little spots on it. Never seen a baby bass with spots on before. Look at that. What a cool little creature. Let's get it back. Look at all the bait fish that's around here. Thousands of them. Spider crab just chilling out here. Alright, buddy. Where's all the bass at? Does anyone know what these are? They look like little pollock to me. There's absolutely thousands of them just swimming around. That's probably why the small juvenile bass are around. They're feeding on stuff like that. Oh, got him. Oh, that's a beauty of a pipefish, that. Look at that. This is what you call the snake pipefish, guys. That is a beauty of one as well. I don't know if you can see in the camera the little lines down it. Awesome little species to find. They got the relative, the greater pipefish. We might actually find some around here. Usually where you find these, you'll find the greater pipefish. The greater pipefish are the bigger of the species, but these still get pretty big. That's got to be best part of 18 inches long, that thing. What a beast. A decent sized spider just down there. So that big old female, that one. Tell the female with the big circular apron, probably jam packed with eggs as well. That's why you never see us take the females, because there's no need. The big males have got more meat, then you get more crabs for the future. Got it. Got to try and stop it splashing the camera. The fish are slowly getting bigger. We're starting to find a lot more cool species as well. There you go, lovely green wrasse there. Camo stuff on these are awesome. What I'm in at the moment is a massive eelgrass bed. And what I'm doing is this is the best place to find the smaller species. So I'm just cruising my way along really slowly. There's no rush, just got to watch that tide. Same with any sort of foraging or fishing. You gotta keep an eye on those tides, guys. There's an eel down here, guys. Got him. He's gonna go ballistic. There we go, we got a crazy little conger eel. Check him out. Slippery little things. Wait for him to calm down a minute. There you go. Little baby conger eel. I can see a couple of razor clams here, guys. Ooh. Got it. You want to pull these out really slowly if you find them. There we go. Beauty. One razor clam down. It's just sitting on the up on the sand there. They usually sit with their siphons facing up. I've got some salt with me, so we'll get a few more of these. Let's see a big one just here. Oh, don't go. Gotcha. This is a pretty big one, this one. Just got to wiggle him out. Thing is, you don't want to break the foot on these, so that's where the meat is. This is a good size one, this. The salt wasn't working before because the a lot of the sand there is full of gaper clams, so the salt just wasn't working. Here she comes. This is a nice one as well. This will add nicely to our spider crab cook. There we go, beautiful. Lovely size razor clam right there. Happy to have a munch on that. These right here, guys, look at the size of them. I think these are called the thick top shell. Very similar to a winkle. These are absolutely huge. I'm going to grab a few of these because I wouldn't mind munching on some. They're so tasty. And they literally just walk their way around the seabed, eating all of the gutweed, any sort of plant life that's on the bottom. Look at that, and there is quite a lot of them around as well. Loads of meat in them. There we go. Look at that, lovely sized razor clam. Come on, buddy, you going back in the sand? Just giving everything a good rinse off, guys. Getting all the seaweed off. I've been putting seaweed in my bag to try and keep it alive as long as I can. Lovely sized spider, that's going straight in the cook pot. So we're going to head up the beach now and we'll have a nice cook up. We got a few razor clams, we got some thick top shells and a big old male spider. Got all of our seafood prepped here, guys. We've got our 3 nice sized razor clams there. We've got our thick top shells, nice bit of meat in them, and 2 halves of our spider crab. And what I'm going to do is just straight up boil it in seawater, because with spider crab you don't need a lot of flavourings with it. So we're going to boil it up like that. We're going to chuck these in. We'll have us a nice old feast before that sun comes up. Problem with these are really big thick top shells, but I've got holes in the bottom of my foraging bag. I did have 10 of them, but I'm down to 4, so fair play to them, they deserve to live. God, I can't wait to eat these. I haven't tried them in a little while now. The water's boiling up nicely now, guys. So we've got our 2 pieces of crab here. These are going to go in first. Oh yeah, lovely sized crab, this one. Make sure it's fairly submerged. And then what we're going to do is put the top shells in there as well, because they need a good cooking, and the razor clams are going last. This is what summertime's all about. We've got some good old fresh seafood boiling away lovely there, and then we got a nice sunrise coming up in the background. I love that. We haven't got long left now, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck the razor clams in. They may go a little bit chewy, but I'm still going to eat them the same. I'm absolutely starving, so can't wait to tuck into this. You can see the lovely white flesh there. Oh, doesn't that smell good? Clams are starting to open up. Get my knife and my rock. These are my utensils today. Got a delicious little snails there. I didn't bring anything to get them out with, so it's going to be fun. I don't really know how I'm going to get those out. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. And all you do, once you've got the meat, just twist the shell like so, and it will all come out perfectly. What an absolute beast. Lovely size. Alright, for the main attraction. Nice piece of spider crab. It's been an awesome trip though. I can't believe how many species we found. Oh, look at that. Lovely chunk of meat there. I love this time of year. The crabs are not around for too long, so I always try and make the most of the crabs while they're here. So apologies if there's a lot of spider crabs in the up and coming videos, or if there has been in the last few videos, but this is just what I love doing this time of year. Look at that, beautifully cooked as well. Doesn't matter how you cook spider crab, it always tastes amazing. People always ask as well, in the last videos, people were asking why I don't eat the brown meat inside. Just a simple reason that I'm not a big fan of it is all. I prefer the white meat in the shell. That's why you see us a lot, we take the shell off before we cook it. Just because, same as Sam, his favourite part is the white meat, so we tend not to eat it. So I won't leave you any longer, guys. I've already devoured half the crab, so I'm going to sit here, enjoy the sunrise while it's here, and I'm going to finish this off, then it's on to fishing. So stay tuned for the next episode. If you like the, if you want any merch, the link's in the description. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. It's Smash Fishing, baby. Woo!